Tron, Disney's cousin that only pops up once every 15 to 25 years. I know. We all been there sometimes. Last night, I went to go see Tron Ares, and I have a lot of thoughts. But, real quick, like before, I'd like to give a kind of a brief explanation of me with this, I guess now, franchise. Tron has never really been on my radar. It wasn't until probably the second one, Tron Legacy, where I even found out about the original. Still never watched it. And when this movie was announced, I couldn't have cared less. And it wasn't until that first teaser where I'm like, oh, this actually looks pretty cool. It looks a lot darker, a lot edgier. I like the black and red color scheme. So I went and checked out Tron and Tron Legacy. Didn't like Tron. I think even the most hardcore fans will admit that even though it was ahead of its time with special effects, didn't age well. And Tron Legacy, people always told me was just okay, but that the music was awesome. And it was just okay. But that Daft Punk soundtrack, I could listen to every day. So, was Tron Ares finally the one in this now trilogy that Disney got right? Is this the one that will make me look at the franchise a lot differently? And the answer is kinda, sorta, maybe? To start off with the positives, special effects were top-notch, especially in a time where a lot of people are using the argument that special effects are actually starting to kind of regress, especially in Disney properties, you know, particularly with Marvel, because they're always punching out so much so soon. But I thought that, you know, besides like a few scenes where you could tell how fake it was, a lot of it blended very well and looked extremely realistic. And going back to what I mentioned earlier, loved the red and black color scheme. I thought that it looked a lot edgier. It kind of gave a bit more of a fresh new look to the trilogy. And I mean, despite blue being my favorite color and the prominent color of the previous two movies, it was just nice to see a change. And obviously, if you haven't heard, which is probably hard because they market it as much as they possibly can, Nine Inch Nails came and did the soundtrack for this movie. Now, Trent Reznor and Atticus Ross, who are the two official members of the band, are renowned film composers. I mean, they've won Oscars, Golden Globes, anything. And they said that they went under the Nine Inch Nails brand to get into a different headspace, which is AKA studio wanted us to do that so they can match the edginess. Whatever. Soundtrack was banging. And another one I can listen to any day. More of the mixed elements, I guess, would be the characters and the story. Now, the Tron movies I felt have always been lacking in that area. I mean, you have like the kind of basic protagonist and the basic antagonist. I feel like even though based on the trailers, everyone can piece together, oh, Evan Peters is going to be the bad guy. And he is for like most of the movie, but then it transitions into this other character and we kind of focus more in on them and then just kind of pop back and forth to him. And also, side note, of all of the casts that I felt did the best, I thought Jared Leto was actually probably one of the better aspects of the acting in this movie. Now, I know I'm supposed to jump in with the rest of the internet and talk about how much I hate Jared Leto and how he ruins every movie. Truth is, I don't hate him. He seems like a really weird guy in real life now, but as an actor, I love him. It's a shame that for the past 10 years or so, he's ended up in a lot of bad movies. I feel like that's more of he needs a new agent rather than him, but he plays a much more somber role in this movie. So of the mixed bag of the acting, I would say he was one of the better parts. And going back to the story, it's pretty cut and dry. You know, bad guy wants to do this. The fish out of water kind of aspect of the story that was in both of the Tron movies is in this. The only difference is now somebody from the grid is in the real world rather than someone from the real world in the grid. And it was fine, but it felt like the same old thing just kind of repackaged. And really, a negative, and it's more of like a nitpick negative, is despite how much I love the score, I feel like they used it a bit too much. Like, even in scenes that really didn't need music, I felt like they did everything they could to remind people, Nine Inch Nails did this. We're banking on this. You love this, right? And apparently, a lot of theaters were messing with the sound design, and anytime there was like any kind of action sequence that had the music, they like dialed up on the music, and people were like, oh, didn't realize this was a concert, but okay, cool. Overall, guys, once again, I know it was quick, but I just wanted to throw my quick thoughts on this movie. I was entertained. It's not going to end up on my top 10 by any means this year, but that's okay. That happens. Of all of the Tron movies, I will admit I like this one the best, and this is probably the only one that I'm really would be interested in revisiting. So when it comes out on like digital or 4K or whatever, I'm definitely going to catch it again to see if I still like the same things and if I still dislike the same things, because that could always change over time. Quick side note, just want to extend a thank you to all of the new people that have followed us over the past few weeks, all of our new viewers. We really do appreciate it. We know we're a small channel now, and we just want to let you know that we acknowledge, you interacting with us in the comment section, you following, if you have friends or family, coworkers, whatever, that you think might be interested, share our videos with them, see if maybe they dig us, and they can become part of our little deep red community that Mikey and I have been trying to build for quite some time now. And just want to let you guys know that we see you. Thank you. We know that you could be spending your time somewhere else, but you're spending a little bit of your time with us, and we truly and deeply appreciate it. But until next time, thank you so much for hanging. I'll see you later.